Soccer 605, and I'm here with Coach Daniel Haines with Dakota Alliance Soccer. You're a busy soccer coach these days.
Oh, yeah. So we're out here at the 44 tournament right now, but we're not out here doing these small tournaments for the kids. I work with the 9-10 Academy boys. Been working with our U13 boys now. It's my third season with them. And then when I have my free time, I work at the Gorham High School a couple days a week. So.
You know, I was talking to some of those guys over at Gorham, and they like having you come by because you're kind of one of those no-nonsense coaches that they get to have the pleasure of working with.
Yeah, I like to stick to the discipline thing. Those teenage boys, you give them any leisure, they kind of just take advantage of it, and they know they can. So they screw around, whether freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior, you're starter in varsity, guy coming off the JV team, you're all getting treated the same. So,
tell us a little bit about some of these younger boys you're working with right now.
The U13 boys, this past year we've had quite the success. I know we had a big second place event that we took in Chicago this past spring, and then since then they've actually have not lost the tournament game this year. Our Fury boys are 12-0, and then the Dynamo kids are 5-1 as well. We have two teams. The Fury boys actually just took first place in Madison, the Madison 56ers tournament, which is pretty cool. So I think it's the first time a South Dakota team's gone there, and then we actually won. Didn't give up any goals. They've actually, the team that went there, that squad's only given up 11 goals in 12 games.
You know, you were around when Daniel Haines had that Clash team that, won Region 2. Are these guys reminding you any of that team?
Yeah, I think so. And I think what they're really have accomplished is the mindset of the game. I mean, they're moving the ball. They're not depending on one guy to win it all. I mean, it's just everyone's, it doesn't matter which kid comes up. We got 36 kids. We can throw pretty much anybody in there with that starting lineup and they'll fit in. Everyone gets the system. Everyone's on the same page. Chemistry is always there. So,
I remember coaching against you as a youth player, and I maybe even got to work with you a time or two in ODP. But, as a player, and I mean, you were a very good player, probably still are. But as a youth player, what do you think are some of the challenges of being a good player when you're a youth player and trying to translate that into teaching these kids how to play better soccer?
The challenges, I guess from the coaching standpoint, some of the challenges just kind of gets a little frustrating, kind of, asking the kids to do it and then kind of see them like, I can't fix it right now because I'm standing out on the sideline. I guess that kind of gets frustrating because I know it's possible, and sometimes I hear the kids, oh, we can't do that. I'm like, no, you can. It's just, being able to show them and kind of give them an example, like, well, this is what it looks like and this is what you could have done. And they're like, oh, yeah. It's like, yeah, so it is possible. I guess that's kind of the biggest challenge.
Well, and we all have to do that, and we have to be insistent that they do stuff right because, if we let them do something wrong 1,000 times, that doesn't do them a bit of good.
Yeah, no, that's true. I guess not the challenges, but I guess, being able to play at a higher level and growing up, I think that kind of helps relate to the kids. I'm not just standing over there screaming and hollering at them. I mean, I get that what from my viewpoint to their viewpoint is different. I mean, they're the ones running around getting chased, sweating. My viewpoint sometimes isn't the exact. So, I mean, I get that part. But like I said, with that challenge, when I do see it and it's like, yeah, you can fix that. That's basically the thing that comes up the most. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Daniel, I'm going to let you get back. I know you have a very short break here, but thanks for spending a little bit of time with us. And, I'll tell you from my perspective, I can't tell you how much I enjoy seeing you guys who are great players now down teaching these younger kids how to play the game right, because that's how we get better in this country.
I appreciate that. And, yeah, never thought I'd actually coach the little kids, but it's my third year with younger kids, and it's actually been quite the joy. So really let that happen.
It's really rewarding, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's kind of like being a carpenter. You can look back at the end of an hour's worth of work and see that you really accomplished something.
Oh, yeah, definitely appreciate the time and the effort you guys put into this as well.
Well, thanks, Daniel, and from here on out, I'm probably going to be calling you Coach Haines, but I guess that's okay too, isn't it? Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
South Dakota, you've waited long enough to have your very own sports network. And now you have it at Sports 605. Find us on the web at sports605.com and make sure you like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Every day is game day on Sports 605.